Okay, good evening to everyone. I am Charmaine and I am a healthcare worker and I'm a mentor. And this evening, my purpose, we're just going to have a short session, a powerful chat about everyday professionals that how they can create, right, smart online earnings, smart income online. I'm introducing to you tonight no other than Coach Anne, and she's a past teacher. She will introduce herself. She's my special guest tonight. And guess what? I want you to just log on, share this live with someone, grab a cup of tea or a cup of juice, a notepad and a pen, and
Mhm.
comment in the chat. We will answer your questions, whatever you need to know, and just log on until the end. And if you will catch us in a replay, I'm sure you will get something from this live tonight. So I'm introducing my guest, Coach Anne. Come on and just introduce yourself to the guest tonight who will be watching us
Sure,
from
sure.
classroom to online CEO.
All
What a
right.
powerful topic. Wow.
Amazing. So thank you again. First things first. Good
Yes.
morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you, Charmaine, for
You are
inviting me
welcome.
here in your own page. And to those that are watching in my page, hello, hello, hello. So, my name's Anne-Marie Wilson. I'm an immigrant here in the US. I'm originally from Cebu, Philippines. I have been a teacher for 20 years. I'm a special educator. I love being a teacher, but what I found out that I love my family too. I love my family more than my career. So that's the reason why I was trying to find a ways to earn extra. Little did I know God had blessed me with so much more. I have found this business 4 years ago, yet I was already retired last year at the age of 41. And now I am much more excited to give my full time, not just to my family, but to those professional workers also that are working so hard, especially the immigrants working so hard, yet still having a hard time having, uh, extra for whatever they need and want in their life. So I'm here to support them. And I know that's the same goal with you as well, Charmaine. And that's why
Indeed.
we're here.
Yes, yes. It's the same goal with me tonight, and I am very elated to let others know that, listen, we have a reason, a purpose, and we have a desire for more. And because of that desire, that's why we're here on this platform to let others know that whatever seems impossible for you, we are here to let you know that it is possible. It is possible because
That's
we're here to let you know that don't deny yourself of opportunity,
correct.
don't block yourself of purpose. It is possible that you can excel and grow in just the simple online space.
That's right.
So and a lot of people are watching tonight, and Coach Annie, tonight I would say, like, how is that your busy life, like before you start all of this? We know people, you have long shift, kids, household, because you're a mother, you're a wife, and
Mhm.
all of that. From your experience, how can you tell this busy professional that realistically, like, building a smart income online without being burnt out, how can they do that? How can they balance with
Yeah.
that?
Definitely, that's an amazing question because if we have work, especially if we are professionals, we paid okay, we got paid okay. We think that, we're good and I don't need to put any more on my plate, right? But honestly, because this business is very flexible and it's very easy to follow through, we have a very elite training site, amazing coaches and mentor. We don't have to sell, we don't have to recruit, and very, again, very flexible. I was able to manage it. And if you put your mind, heart, and soul to something that you believe that could make your life better, you would really find time to prioritize that. In my end, as what you've said, I was a special educator. It's very busy. It's not just lesson plans that I plan and getting ready. I have specific, IEPs for my kids, different plans, different activities. And then when I get home, it's not even enough, doing some more paperworks at home. On top of having that, I have my family, and I have
Mhm.
two very busy kids as well. They are into dance, they are into sports. But because I know that this is where my life would change, I put time to it. Honestly, looking into your 24 hours of time, I found pockets of time wherein I can plug in this business. For example, we were told that the best thing to really, put in your story out there is to do live. Before I do my live at 7 o'clock because I leave the house like around 6:30 or 6:15, so that when I get to school, my time clocks at 7:30. So when I have that 10-15 minute of time before going in the classroom, because I don't get paid if I go inside my classroom at 7:20, so I make sure that I do my live while I was still in the car. I log in my school at 7:30, and I don't do any more chit chat with my co-teachers at lunch break. I use that for my time, either looking at the training, either talking to my coaches and mentor, either looking at my leads. I make use of those time that I was
Mhm.
supposed to just like, forget or, have fun with. Speaking of maybe scrolling through our social media, if you don't make money out of it, then you are at the loss by wasting your time. So this time that I have the business, instead of just looking through other people's pages or TikToks or Facebook reels and all that stuff, I make my own content. So that is making use of my time to
Mhm.
have my business up and running. So it's very flexible. Back then I could remember just putting in an hour or two of my time every day, being consistent in the business. That's how I put priority in my business, because believe it or not, there's still a lot of professionals, nurses, teachers that gets in the business, but they will make their being busy as an excuse and would conclude that this business is not for them. I tell you, you did not put time to your business. Do you really think that you are going to see results? So,
Right.
definitely, it's in the mindset. If you see yourself being successful in this business, you know you need to do something. So, that's where I was. And when I started this business, I told myself I'm going to retire at the age of 40. And back then
Wow.
I was 38. So, I only gave my time 2 years, really, myself 2 years. But I did not retire at 40. But guess what? I made it to
Mhm.
41. That's not bad at all compared to retiring at 70 or
Mhm.
65. So, because I was already thinking of retiring because of this business, I put time and effort in this business because I know in the near future, this business will also give me my time freedom and my financial freedom as well. So, that's,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. She put time in her business. Time freedom is important. That's so good. You all heard from Coach Ann that in order for all of these things to happen that she desired, she had to shift her mindset. She had to just think in her mind that she's able to do this. And
Mhm.
it doesn't matter if you're busy, if you're open to smarter way and to learn, it can happen for you. She's no different. You're no different from her. She did
Yeah.
it with a busy schedule. And I know teachers come home, they have papers to mark, they have to assess stuff for their class the next day. But she had a desire that she wanted to retire at age 40. She knew that there was something more out there for her. And in order for her to achieve it, she had to put the work in. She had to do what she had to just do, put the work to get the result that she need. So if you're watching us tonight and you're wondering, is it possible for me? It is possible for you. It can be done for you. As long as you just make sure that you put the groundwork in, the foundation. There's a foundation that you have to create so you can put the structure on that foundation. And for the structure to be good, the foundation must be strong.
Mhm.
It must be strong tonight. So I'm telling you, if you're a busy professional, you're a teacher, right? You're in the corporate field, you're a doctor, whatever your career choice is, you can be just a homemaker, you can be a CNA, you can be just a nurse. It does not matter. If you really need change, it is possible for you tonight. And Coach Ann is saying to someone tonight who is watching her that, listen, you can do it. I'm no different from you. I'm no different from you, right? So
Right.
from your point of view as a coach, what kind of support do like people get if they come on board in this business, so they're not just trying to figure it out alone? What are the support system that is there for someone who's watching you tonight and is desiring more, but saying to themselves, I don't think I'm able to do this because I am not tech savvy. In my era, there wasn't this computer system, so I know it's online. But what support system is there for them?
Yeah, so amazingly, we have a great training. On top of that, we are a people business. Therefore, we do not charge extra for us to coach or mentor our new business partners. And I tell you, you look around, there's a lot of people selling their courses as a coach. We don't do that. What we have is a proven system that starts from the beginning that you watch our free webinar. And I tell you, if an 81-year-old can do this business, and if someone that is only third grade can do this business, someone that could not even speak English can do this business, you can do this business as well. And let's just say, okay, we have a training, we have an elite training, and you still could not understand the basics. You know what? Your coaches and your mentor, it's just a message away. I have
Mm,
not met anybody in our business here that does not support you. Think about this. Me and Charmaine, we do not have financial strings attached. If she
no.
gets a business partner out of this live stream, I would not get a cut for that. I'm not going to ask her for $5. No, nothing. But because we have a strong community, we have a strong system, we value each other and we support each other. Think about this, if you start a big digital business somewhere, you do not get a person that would hold your hand. Honestly, if you go start somewhere, you call their 1-800 number customer support, guess what? Yeah, you might be able to answer the question right now, but for the next days and the next months, if you have problems, guess what? You would still be calling somebody. You're lucky if you're not going to get a robot to answer your call. But
Mhm.
here, we develop even friendship from the beginning of you starting your business and even until such time that you already reach your goals. And I tell you, Charmaine, my best of friends right now are my business partners, are my coaches and my mentors. And even if you count it with your fingers, I've been here for 4 years. I now could count more friends that I could count
Wow.
to in the business than in real life. Because honestly, we are always online. We are always online. And every time we have goals, we have accountability partners, our business partners, even if they don't have, again, financial strings attached to us, they are happy too when we achieve our goals, right? Every
Mhm.
Wednesdays when we have our mastermind, we always announce our milestones achievers and we
Right.
cheer for them. That's how amazing our community is. And if we talk about one-on-ones, I, after this meeting around 8 o'clock, I even have a one-on-one with somebody that's very new in the business. And I have to sit down with her even when there is a training already. Because me personally, as a background of having a teaching background, I
Mhm.
really want them to start correctly. I want to make them feel supported the first time they start the business so that
Mhm.
they will get inspired to really move on with their business and see themselves really being successful in this business. So, when you talk about support, we have 101% in terms of anything and everything you ask. Sometimes we even become sponges of their personal stories here, even if it's not business related anymore, but because we've developed certain relationships with our business partners, we become, this is a people business. We don't just look at the money side of it, but we look at the whole personality and whole development of the person that joins our business.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's very important, as you said earlier, because as a teacher, it's embedded in you to pour into others to help them to grow, because that's what nurturers, teachers are nurturers, and that's what they do. They nurture, they feed you with anything that is able to allow you to evolve and to grow from one level to the other for the betterment of yourself. And that's what you're doing in this business now, and that's why as you being a teacher, you're able to hold their hand and to guide them, because that's what you did. That's your passion, and that is what people don't understand, because that's your passion, that's your love. So it's easy for you to just transcend in this business and to excel, because this is your love too. You're still teaching.
Yes,
Even
definitely. I
when you're
just did
in
that with
class.
my four corners of my classroom. Basically, I now have the four corners of the world because I have been invited to speak in Australia, in Cancun, in Italy, and even doing Zoom lives like this. I do not know who your audience are, but now
Right.
they're able to see me. They're able to really, hopefully, get inspired by the stories that we share to them. So it's not just, it did not end in the four corners of my classroom. I now, the world is now my classroom. That's what I would like to believe. Yeah.
Yes, and indeed, the world is your classroom. It is your classroom, and basically, like, what others have to understand, it's not about like the hours. It's about the intentionality of
Mhm.
you doing something that you're intentionally doing, and you're blocking out time for it. So you don't have to think about, okay, I have to do long hours. It's about the hours that you're putting in. You're intentionally putting in those hours because you're blocking out time and you're setting time for your business. And if you're doing that and keeping focus, if it's 1 to 2 hours per day, that 1 to 2 hours that you're doing, you block out that time, and you know that, listen, you're intentionally putting that time in your business, just as you're going to do your 9 to 5 or your 8 to 4 or your whatever shift you do at work. And you must show up. You must show up for yourself, because this is your online business. It is yours. You own it, and you now become an online CEO. And in order for your business to grow, you must put dedicated time in the business. Do you have to put 24 hours? No. Do you have to put 8 hours? No. But whatever that little time that you're doing, let it be intentional,
Mhm.
and you will see result continuously.
Yes.
Not do it today, and then for the next month or 2 weeks you don't show up for your business. You
Right.
must show up on a daily basis, and that little time that you show up, you will see result, because it's intentional and purposefully, right?
Yes,
and,
I
and
agree with that.
very, very good, very good. And as a coach in this business, and you can say that we have it's a wide community. I tell people we're currently in 27 different countries in the world. It's a global business, and it's been around for over 51 years. So it's not something that is new. For someone who is watching now, it might be new to you because you have never heard or seen it. And this is why it's online. So you're able to see us online and to ask your question: what is this business? What are you talking about? I've never heard of this. That's where we come in to introduce you to this space that we're in, and to let you know that it is an open and a free space for anyone who needs a change, anyone who is coachable, and anyone who wants to shift their mindset from normal and from dormancy to growth and excellence. Right?
Correct.
What
Mhm.
would you say to that person tonight?
Well, yeah, definitely. Just learn something. And I tell you, today is a Thursday. It actually will start in 7 minutes. We have a free webinar that where we all started. Charmaine started with that. I started with that. It starts with information, and you need to start with something that you know. You could not just judge our business because you're like, ah, this, ah, that. No, no. If you do not know anything, then you would not start. So give yourself justice by letting yourself be informed of what could be the possibility of your life as well. Because you really would not know if this business is for you as well. So all I say is I am very much into our proven system, the process that we have, Charmaine. I would always just lead my future business partners to the process, because if we bring them into the process, they would see that, oh, it's easy. We just start with an email. Oh, I just watch a webinar. Oh, this business is for me. Let me find out ways
Yes,
to start this business, you know? And so that's what I would always say. This business is for everyone, but
indeed.
trust and believe that this business is for everyone, but not a lot of people would believe that this is for them. So I know if everybody would just believe that they can start this business and they trust themselves and they trust the benefits of the business, then we all will be living in a healthier and wealthier life. But again, not everybody do their due diligence. They don't get well informed, number one. Number two,
Mhm.
they get lazy in knowing more. They just want to do the shortcuts. That's not, no, I'm not even going to recommend for you to do this business if you're just lazy, because if you could be lazy in your jobs, when you become a CEO of your own business, you need to
Mhm.
work harder than what you are doing and showing to your other bosses or companies. You want to make sure that you put in time, effort, and money. So this
Yes,
is a business. Don't be
indeed.
fooled and saying, oh, Charmaine said it's for free. No, no, no. It's a free webinar. But later on, you would see where your investment would go and what kind of investment and what products we have. The
Mhm.
best part is, even if we have products, we do not sell it. You did not hear us mention any product. We do not sell, we do not bug. We attract people. And that is where, and the reason why, for me, we are the best digital business out there. We have been here for the longest time, and we now have people, honestly, that had become millionaires and
Yes.
have the most number of early retirees as early as 23 years old. We have the person that retired at the age of 23. You
Mm.
know, so if you believe that you can do something for yourself as well, please, please, please message me, message Charmaine. Definitely, we can help you go through that process. And who knows, this business is for you as well.
Wow. You heard from the best.
Thank
You
you.
heard from the best. And I must say to others who are watching, everyone, like, you don't need to be an expert. You just need to be coachable and to be willing. And to willing, as Coach Ann said earlier, to do the training and not be lazy. Because if
Mhm.
you go to work and you don't perform, they will terminate you
Right.
from your job. With this business, you won't get terminated, but you won't see results, right?
Correct. I
You
agree.
will not see results if you're not putting the work in. And
Mhm.
you can do this in a pocket time with guidance, with the mentorship that Coach Ann spoke about, and the community. You can do this in short time. Your business can be set up in less than a month. If you're really ready for a change, you're ready for the new movement. It's online. Your business can be set up in 1 month. So, in closing, Coach Ann,
Mhm.
tonight, what would you say to your people who are watching you that love what you're saying and they want to come on board with you? What would you say to them in closing right now?
Oh, I would say thank you so much again for inviting me here. I would say I have found this business as a blessing. I consider this as a blessing. Now that I've been here for 4 years, it is still a blessing. But my goal now is to
It's
share.
frozen. Your screen is frozen.
Uh oh. But my
Mhm.
goal now, can you hear me?
Yes.
But my goal now is really to, what is going on with my thing? Can you still hear me though?
Yes, hear you very clearly.
I'm
Yes.
sorry. I don't know what's going on. I could see myself frozen. But yeah, all I could say is, if I consider this business as a blessing. What we have here is just sharing it to you. We are just messengers that if you feel like there is still more to your life, there is still more to you working on your shift and hours, if you still feel like you're guilty that you have not given quality time to your kids and family, if you still feel like you want to do more with your life, but your job or your husband could not even provide that for you, might as well start something for yourself that you can make
Mhm.
money out of, and you can do this business. Trust and believe that if this is for you, it's really going to happen, but you need to take action, okay?
Wow. You need to take action. Remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. Thank you so much, Coach Ann. And
That's
if
right.
something tonight spoke to your spirit and you feel that little tug that says, there is more for me, don't ignore that little tug that you're feeling. I felt it over a year ago, and that's why I'm here today. Coach Ann felt it 4 years ago, and that's why she's here right now to let you know that it is doable. It is a business that you can operate from anywhere in your home, right? And so if you feel that tug within you, listen, don't be hesitant. Don't be hesitant to give yourself an opportunity. So here's the next thing that you do. You drop a word in the comment in the chat, info that you need, information. We'll give you the information that you need. All the information is possible. You tag on to myself or to Coach and we'll give you all the information. So drop the word info in the comment in the chat, or you can send us a private message. We will respond to you, right? So invite a person also after this session. Let them know you heard of this opportunity and you're passing it on to them. We will share everything with you. We have webinars that you can watch and get information. And remember, what you're getting started, it could look like okay, it's not, but it's possible. There's no pressure. It's just information so you can decide what you're going to do with your life. So once again, I want to thank you, Coach Annie, for pouring out tonight. Right? I thank you so much for your transparency, for your heart, and also for your wisdom, because you're full of wisdom. To everyone that's joined this live tonight or might catch us in a replay, thank you for giving us a piece of your time, piece of your evening. I thank you so much. And also, I pray that something that you heard tonight remind you that you're not stuck. You just need to take a step. Remember, if you see the staircase and you're at the bottom and you want to reach to the top, if you don't take that first step, you'll never reach to the top of that staircase. There is room for more time. There's room for more flexibility. And your life, that life, right, that feels aligned with the purpose that God has planned for you, it can come to manifestation. So as again, I told you, type info if you're still thinking about it, and we'll connect with you privately and we'll just call you and give you the information. Have a beautiful evening. Stay blessed. And remember, your future can look different. Remember, your future can look different if you're willing to take, if you are willing to take one brave step. I want to say this again. Remember, your future can look different if you are willing to take one brave step. Have a good night, and we'll see you in my next live. Bye.
See ya. Bye.